did really well, and I'm really proud of my team, so definitely a big shout out to my team for playing amazing this time, and a shout out to the fans that still believed in us and didn't think we sucked after having a really rough start.
I thought you sucked.
And we're trying our best to keep the good stats up and hopefully get to the LAN.
Well, good on you, Trix. Congratulations for your victory over the #1 team in Europe, guys. That does conclude our coverage for Europe here in our first set of the day. We're coming back in just a few minutes with set #2 from North America. Hindu, any thoughts about this game?
Between these two teams, it's going to be crazy. I mean, I thought I put down Cloud9 for this, but
yeah,
it could be well, really close.
It's TSM versus Cloud9 coming up next, my friends. We'll see you guys on the other side.
First blood. You
nice job.
Your right tower is under attack.
Catch me. Got nuts?
Your right tower is under attack. Take right lane. Your right tower is under attack.
Go, Zoe!
Thanks. An enemy has been slain. Your right tower is under attack. Your left tower is a killing spree.
Nice job.
You rock. Yes. Retreat! Retreat! Your middle tower is under attack.
I feel like a million nuts.
I cannot slay an enemy. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Take right lane. And who high?
Look out below!
Killing spree. Group up. Your middle tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain.
Nice job! That's the second biggest acorn I've ever seen!
Nice job. Thanks. I'm the greatest. No problem. Your left tower is under attack.
Welcome back to the commentary cast for week number 4, game number 3, season number 2. And what is it, 27th month of the year? No.
Yeah, that's it. It's the 27th month of the year.
27th week, or 25th month of the year, 24th month of the year, something like
It's
that.
was it September 2016.
An ally has been slain.
Is that it's summertime for Smite. It's the summer of Smite, in fact.
So
Wish you were here.
oh, is that what we're doing? Okay, Summer of Smite. The white girl afro skin. I don't know what the actual name of it is. I just call it white girl afro.
Come here!
Beach Bay. Beach Bay. What's the little B in
A mighty
in the water?
sword! Your
No, I
right
meant
tower is under
it-
attack.
Alright, well, fine. SummerofSmite.com. Go there right now.
Your right tower.
You can make some money for us.
Is that so?
Yeah, so some of the proceeds from the Summer of Smite that you can access at summerofsmite.com will be contributed to the prize pool. World Championship.
I like how we're doing this like almost right from the beginning this time, because we saw the third biggest prize pool in 24 at the beginning of 2015, and we
feel
only
like
did
a
that for a
million
few months.
nuts.
So who knows what we can do with a whole year's worth of time?
I know. Because I can.
That's kind of cool. So
And
who's
I know, the Pix Demands are coming!
I was gonna do it.
No, I beat you to it.
So upset.
Team Solo Man versus Cloud9 G2A.
This is a really big matchup
Left
here.
enemy
Remember,
tower.
guys, at this point, Cloud9 is undefeated, but going up
Rampage.
against who many see as still the
Well,
strongest
you
team in North
mighty
America,
sword.
Solo Mid.
Yes.
Ends
game.
of the devastating reign of the tyrant Barracuda.
Will he die this day?
Come here!
Hey, how?
Rampage.
Player of Barracuda.
Well, the bands are in, or at least a little bit.
Yeah!
Band out.
Neat.
Giannis.
Your middle tower
Oh,
is under
all right.
attack.
I like
Early
that
on.
band. I think that character is unbelievable.
Spicy.
And maybe they were watching the tier list discussion, because Snoopy's like, yeah, Janice is really, really good. I love Janice. Maybe it was a trick, though. Maybe they hate Janice.
And then they banned it anyway.
Yeah, Sylvana's going to get locked in. Notably, Bologna's still on the table.
Isis banned out as well, and that's a very quick Thor Bologna for Cloud9.
So Bologna getting picked alongside Thor, this is something that we saw Titan do earlier in the day. It's something that I do consider to be a little bit weak. Bologna as a solo laner does have weaknesses. And most notably, Divios is one of the people that has really exposed the strengths of the character, especially early on. So if Bologna does wind up in the solo lane, as per the picks would kind of depict to us, I would say that Divios will have the advantage going into this. I'm expecting tier. Hunters are still available.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So Faunus on TSM, Medusa as well, so big team fight comp.
Oh,
Yeah,
that!
seriously. Wow.
Be careful,
Oh,
right.
snap.
Retreat.
Swing.
Unstoppable. It's a wonderful
Warrior
gift.
assassin hybrids, I guess. you
Yeah.
call them in this situation.
I
An
would say she's the
ally
most
has been slain.
assassin-like warrior, and vice versa.
Sorry.
And then we have a warrior-like assassin coming out with Thor.
Come here.
Picked in here. We're gonna go back to the banning phase in just a second. And it looks like
Geb selected, however, for Cloud9. Final ban for TSM.
I would probably look at Mage here, take a shot at stealth. The issue is I don't take a shot at stealth.
An
They
enemy
got
has been
Janus still, of
slain.
course, on the table, but he's been playing
An
a lot
ally
of different
has
gods.
been
And
slain.
the issue is that Hunters are really good in the mid lane as well.
There it is, Apollo. On.
I like Apollo. Sue right now hitting for 70 damage on first.
He needed that buff.
Yeah, that's probably fine. Poseidon, yeah, notably going to be locked in here. Now, we talked to Snoopy about
Shut
this god
down.
yesterday, and he actually very publicly stated, like, I don't know why we let this go on for so long. Like, everyone forgot
mighty
about Aegis and Aegis
divine.
Rising. We just getting hit by Krakens. I think we're done with that now, right? That's basically what he said.
See.
Yeah, we'll see if Snoopy can get away from these gigantic water monsters. On her for the double hunter meta coming in. Will we see another Guardian?
I mean, the magical damage core would be really nice for this situation here.
I feel like a
But it
million
is you're picking
nuts.
your soul laner into the counter pick from Cloud9 here as TSM, so it's going to be
Osiris.
something fairly tanky, certainly. And yeah, the Osiris drafted here. Deal with front
Look
line.
at that 4 physical lineup
Yeah,
with
standard.
no
Ooh,
magic. Sylvanas is like some of the lowest.
Look out below.
Osiris, in my mind, must be able to major balls here. Things like Soul Eater. And 40 lifesteal as well as its base stats. Incredible value for 2,000 gold right now. Think of things like Executioner on the board right now.
Your
For things
middle
like
tower
Medusa,
is under
they must get a
attack.
massive amount of penetration, and I want to see a Void Shield.
Yeah, it's been a long time to see that item.
And with 4 physical,
Come
it
here.
doesn't get any better, right?
Soul Eater Void Shield could be great, but
He's kind of like, I'm just going to sit in
A
front of 4
mighty
people and try to fight
sword!
him.
You're so dumb, you can't fight me. That's pretty much his whole goal in life.
An enemy
Bologna's
has
sitting
been
pretty though.
slain.
She has 3 gods who like auto attacks and 4th god who really likes to get one off after, you know, his big hits, looking for
After a
those
long
crits.
day.
Yeah, and she's just going to be like, I have this whip that says you can't do that.
Well, it's a minute until we're going to see some, well, wait, nice in action.
Let's fight. Let's
Double
fight.
spells, get his passive
He is
working.
by himself. Shield?
Oh, he slept Bologna.
Ooh, that was the only person
That's
that
all.
he could have hit.
Yeah, that's right. If he doesn't hit Bologna there, he dies.
I almost
Hilarious.
wish that we saw Andy get the wall. If he would have got the wall and Bologna could have got the slow off, then they get the whirlpool and shockwave him inside of it, there was a possibility, but spending all of that and putting Thor in that position. I don't think Omega should be really trying to box this at this level. He got a small advantage there. I think he'll take it. But I don't think anything's going to
An
come of this. He
ally
doesn't have
has
enough
been
time to
slain.
even poke him back.
Your right
Divius will
tower
get back to
is
the base
under
for free,
attack.
Getting a bit of poke with Omega, who may use an early potion here to recoup. But let's introduce your squads as we are underway here. About 10 seconds from the gong. Team Solo mid.
Your right tower has
This
been
cog red,
destroyed. An
which is
enemy
the game
has been
changers.
slain.
They're the blue team, bottom side of the minimap, left side of your spectator, UI. Divios will be your solo lane.
Slain an enemy.
For your dual lane is Sylvanas and Medusa.
Double kill.
9G2A, wearing the red trunks, top side of the right side of the spectator UI. Looking to maintain a undefeated streak and looking to maintain a no-death streak on Barracuda. 56
Technically, it's infinite, right? Like, he has not died.
Retreat!
Omega will be your solo lane Bologna. Andinster will be supporting him for
careful.
the moment in the dual lane as the jungle Thor. And we'll see Stealth mid laning as Poseidon.
An ally
Jeff,
has been
the
slain.
Sex Hinla will pair with Barracuda, the famed duo lane of North America, as Geb and Shibalunke.
An
I like
ally
the use
has
of
been
the
slain.
AoE auto attacks right there from Divios. Not only applying the pressure, but clearing the wave at the same time is such a smart use of the auto attacks. And right there, you can see it worked out. Andy and Omega get pushed out, but Andy still decides to take the quick route out. Gar's gonna stick around.
How well can Bologna deal with this poke from Osiris? Because what we've seen when Osiris being played, it's more often than not, at least the games I've cast and been into, something like an Apollo, and he just pokes him out right away. Bologna, could you handle that better?
Probably a little bit better, but you do have to consider the fact that Bologna also is not afraid of her. Most gods that give her trouble are gods that stop her from being able to clear the wave. She gets somebody on the swing, talking about gods.
An
She'll do
ally
extra damage
has
on
been
the actual
slain.
slam. She's going to do that. It could be true. It had pretty decent
Killing
AoE
spree.
auto attacks. So, of course, the hammer cleave versus the AoE.
Take my blade!
Answer. He's stealing a back camp,
I love
and
that.
now he's going to run up to the wall, he's going to toss his hammer, and that's that.
And he picked the correct direction too, because if he went straight, he was gonna get slowed out by Divios. He was walking, waiting for the sickle into the Spirit Flail combination, and it could have resulted in first blood, but he takes the smart path out, walks away safely, and gets back to mid lane for extra experience.
Oh, that's a nicely placed wall as well. 44 as well. Berserker Barrage, a ton of damage coming here from Thor. Can we take a look at player damage, please?
I mean, it's gotta be Thor. No,
Your left
wow,
tower
Divios.
is under
Divios smacking
attack.
around, but still, about a 600 damage Berserker Barrage when all said and done there.
Speaking of Divios, could be in some trouble
Be
here.
careful.
Omega going for the bludgeon.
Ooh,
No,
that-
misses the shot. Big trouble here. He's gonna turn this one around.
Okay.
Look out below!
It's 2 archers and 1 archer combination.
Directly for the creep. He was beelining to make sure he had control of the lane. Very smart. Although Omega's got to be feeling that loss of the kill, because that bludgeon would have resulted in corner done, and then
Let's talk about it in a minute. On her and bots go back 2 minutes 30 seconds so that they're full HP and mana for the mid camp, so they will not be level 5, or they will be fighting. Will it be enough to hit level 5? Of course it will. And now the big advantage is Cloud9. Right side camp, all but secure. It's a little surprising here considering that this game is
An enemy has been slain.
the defense not rotating, they could have made the play on the left side.
yeah, I think so.
Double
like you
kill.
said, no one was level 5. They had the Kraken available. Just the threat of the Kraken alone was enough to push them away, and they could have rotated Bologna over very quickly. You saw she was already on her way. Hand of gods, of course. I mean, it's Bologna. She doesn't have a hard time clearing.
She would have been fine.
And worst case scenario, he trades that camp out, maybe even loses it, makes the left side and push away. Big thing right here is that that is really big. He has one of the best ultimates in the game.
But can they turn it into a kill potentially onto Shibalanke here?
That's going to be a different story. I mean, Shibalanke notably very slippery without a cripple.
Baiting. Trying to force him to move forward. He's going to take it. To come out as well. No fumbles there.
I don't think Divios even had the mana for that. He's sitting on 64.
He had enough before the afterlife.
Let's fight, let's fight.
And even if he did that, what was he going to follow up with?
Yeah, he had no additional CC to bring to the table, so.
Wasn't going to be worth it. We're at the 4-minute mark, though. We're going to see the jungle camps start to respawn on both sides. Almost everything's coming up in the same time. I love it. But at the same time, I don't think we're going to see
Yeah, they'll be back up here
Killing
in 10
spree.
seconds. Around that 4-minute 20 mark or so. You'll see all the games come back up.
Double
Teams
kill.
their own hemisphere of the map for the moment.
An ally has been
Spawn
slain.
Of their major map buffs.
Now, in the mid lane there, we saw Ionic kind of throw that pole off to the right side. And Ionic was one of those players that we talked about so much. He is. That's the one. Amazingly, he hits those raw poles. But I actually predicted that Cloud9 would hit this one. And right there was one of the reasons I think so. Is Ionic on that pole, it didn't look like his heart was in that. It doesn't look like he's as focused as he normally is. And Barracuda is going to be 10 times as focused as he normally is. He's on one of the hardest carries in the game.
Well, we'll see if it's enough. As Sleepy also opting into the Vivo coming out at near identical.
Attack! Fire giant!
Decent on the mark, but Snoopy does go down right away. I'm sorry, Embassy stealth goes out right away to Snoopy.
Follow me!
They're trying to chase down Jeff Hindla. Ionic off the mark again there. Oh, just dodging the monkey as well. But no, that's a fear enable. Brilliant placement from Gars.
Where?
Look for that backside advantage. Ionic
I would consider Andy to have some of the best, if not the best, decision-making. Right there, it shows you how there was a chance he valued his life more than his opponents. And I think that's such an intelligent use of his ultimate. Just, you know what, I can't get this, I'm going to jump right to the top, and I'm going to take something for it.
The bigger they are, faster they fall.
Osiris.
Nice
Yes, he will
job.
stop. Let's take a look over in the right side lane, please. As Divios has stopped Omega from falling back twice now, getting him quite low.
Your
But
middle
there
tower
is the
is
side
under
level advantage
attack.
on the side of Omega. Divios
Your
should be
middle
able to
tower
recoup this,
has
though,
been
this free wave.
destroyed.
Divios looking pretty strong right now. Osiris, you know, after
Look out for
is a really strong pick. Granted, there is only 100. Really sticking to things like Frostbound having slow attack speed, Mid-Guardian Mail builds up, and expect Boots next. With one of the best characters, period, to be able to blow up characters
nearly
like
had
Shibalanke.
He has 50 damage. Though leeches your power, so
Right.
you know, it's great against
Deicide.
physical cores, and so you're looking at Bologna.
Your team has destroyed the left enemy
Right, and you
tower.
also, I have to assume that he's going to build into the Frostbound. Stealing away attack speed is such a
Your
big
middle
thing
tower
in this
is under
meta right
attack.
now. Not to mention constant slows to stick to Barracuda. Granted, Barra's going to have to sprint
game.
earlier rather than later. I expect on the next back we'll see at least sprint one.
So why do you think Snoopy's elected to itemize into Devour's gloves here?
I think when it comes down to it, Heartseeker is obviously the stronger item by a mile, but when you have Heartseeker, you don't have an ability for Gold Fury. Both of these teams really like early Gold Fury pushes off of even little advantages, so with that, I would say both players are really looking to utilize that. Now, for Snoopy, maybe a little bit more confusing given the fact that Medusa clears so safely and can utilize a Heartseeker probably much better